It's a power struggle at Eskom. A struggle to keep the lights on, and soon it might be a struggle to keep a job for Mabuza and his board. All this became apparent on Wednesday when the power utility unexpectedly announced that the country would be plunged into stage 2 load shedding. The ANC and its alliance partners are not happy.
On issues of corporate governance, it is wrong for Eskom to have the chairperson being the same person, the group CEO being the same person, a service provider being the same person. I think part of the principles of accounting is the segregation of duties and responsibilities. And that must be done as quickly as possible with that particular board, including its leadership. I have nothing against the chairperson of Eskom, but I don't think it's correct, because if things are asked now, why do we find ourselves here? Do you expect the chair to answer? Do you expect the CEO to answer? Who's the chair? Who's the CEO?
Alliance partner COSATU, which has spearheaded calls for Mabuza to resign, says President Cyril Ramaphosa's new dawn is at stake.
And President Cyril Ramaphosa, his reputation is at stake here with his entire cabinet, because they were supposed to come and fix all of this mess. They cannot be the one who are incubators of this nonsense. So our position, the board needs to go, and the senior managers who are decision makers, they have to follow.
Ironically, the SACP is unhappy with Mabuza holding 2 positions at Eskom, but not worried about him doing business with the embattled SOE.
The board then appoints the chairperson to be the CEO. We think that was a mistake. It was wrong. It's almost unethical, because then where do you get lines of accountability? The issue about whether, before he was appointed at Eskom, he had because he's a businessman, whether he had traded with Eskom, it's a non-issue for us. All other black people or many other companies can trade with any other entity if they are business people like Mr. Mabuza he is. But to the extent that that was declared or not, that's the issue of interest, the ethical interest.
Eskom is expected to be high on the agenda at the next alliance meeting. Natasha Piri, SABC News, Johannesburg.